York, and the gentleman from Florida, Mr. Bilirakis. Each will control 20 minutes. Chair recognizes the gentlelady from New York.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all members may have 5 legislative days in which to revise and extend their remarks and insert extraneous material on the resolution under consideration.
Without objection, so ordered.
Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of House Resolution 731 and yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentlelady is recognized.
I am proud that my resolution, House Resolution 731, is being considered by the full House on this, the last day of National Preparedness Month 2009. I thank Homeland Security Chairman Mr. Benny Thompson of Mississippi, along with Ranking Member Peter King of New York, for co-sponsoring House Resolution 731 and for their great help in moving this resolution through committee and to the House floor for consideration. I also want to thank the other co-sponsors of this resolution, too numerous to name at this time. Our committee has come together in a bipartisan manner to show support for this important resolution. After all, emergency preparedness is not a partisan issue. House Resolution 731 supports the goals and ideals of National Preparedness Month, a nationwide coordinated effort held each September to encourage Americans to take simple steps in their homes, businesses, and schools to prepare for emergencies of all kinds. This month marked the 6th year that the Department of Homeland Security has observed September as National Emergency Preparedness Month. In promoting the month, DHS partnered with over 2,400 organizations, including the American Red Cross, the Ad Council, to launch a series of web, radio, television, and outdoor public service announcements. The PSAs highlight simple steps everyone can take to prepare for disasters. The campaign also utilizes new media resources such as Twitter and Facebook to reach up to over 80% of Americans. One of the most important lessons from the tragic attacks on September 11, 2001 and Hurricane Katrina is that we all must be vigilant about preparing for an emergency. Recent wildfires, floods, tropical storms, and tornadoes have given us the opportunity to observe whether those lessons have since been corrected. The dedicated employees of the Department of Homeland Security, under the new leadership of Secretary Janet Napolitano and other federal agencies, successfully coordinated with state and local officials, first responders, and the private sector to assist with the pre-positioning of life-saving equipment, evacuation efforts, and search and rescue operations. Similarly, we saw Americans donating their time and resources to assist communities in need. House Resolution 731 also applauds the public servants at the Department of Homeland Security for their outstanding dedication to securing our nation. We know that terrorists across the world continue to target precious lives and critical infrastructure, as evidenced by various suicide bombings in recent years. Attacks in Mumbai, India last year hit close to home for my constituents, with the loss of Rabbi Gavriel Haltzberg and his wife Rivka, 2 pillars of the Crown Heights Brooklyn community and the Chabad Lubavitch Hasidic movement of Orthodox Judaism. Yet while we are fortunate that DHS, their federal intelligence partners, and law enforcement agents have successfully thwarted further attacks on American soil since 9/11, a flurry of recent arrests in New York City, Colorado, and Dallas relating to alleged terrorist plots remind us that America is still vulnerable. I must commend the New York City Police Department, especially Commissioner Ray Kelly, Deputy Commissioner of Counterterrorism, Dr. Richard Falkenrath, and Captain Michael Riggio for their unyielding commitment to protecting my constituents and all the residents of New York City. Just this Saturday, President Obama praised New York's finest for their outstanding work in securing our city during the UN General Assembly session and their exceptional teamwork in their coordination efforts with other police departments and with federal partners in an ongoing investigation of an alleged terrorist plot. In closing, on this Mr. Speaker, I reserve the balance of my time.
Serves her time.